Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man, and back on Don Diego. I might have something to do here in a second. I should have done before I started, but here we are. Let's get up in the air so I know what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Whoop, not that, that, and that. It's kind of weird. When I played last Thursday, I remember showing you guys this, how to jump, and a couple other things. Oh, auto wash. I remember talking about auto wash. Well, at midnight it comes in and washes all your equipment. Midnight and 0 o'clock it does that. So twice a day. When I went to come in today, none of those mods were turned on. So I'm a little worried. The only reason that wouldn't happen is if I didn't save my game when I stopped. So I might have done some farming that didn't get saved. I don't know, because I don't remember what I did. So I don't know. Did I do the grass? Grass has been done and picked up. I remember doing that. Hi, Andy. Well, I don't know. I just don't know. So, there we go. Scorp's in the house. Everything's sounding good, good. I'm assuming it's in-house work day for Scorp.
Oh, yeah.
Redeem last call. Cheers. It's funny. I got redeem last call. It's the first call, actually. I didn't realize when I did that I made it called last call.
All right.
I was thinking last call for alcohol. Cheers, Andy. Last call for alcohol. God, my beer's getting longer. I haven't decided whether to grow it out, but it's grown out anyway. Interesting. I hear bees. Okay, so this one's ready to plant. I thought I'd done this, but maybe. I don't remember. Did I sell some stuff? Did I do? I might not have saved the game. If I did that, then anything I did on Thursdays is undone. I'll bet it is, because there's no poop. Oh, man. Well, hey, you get to watch me do it all over again. Don't remember what it was. Oh, man. Sorghum harvested, 100% fertilized and limed. Okay, I didn't save the game. So everything I did on Thursday's a bust. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's okay. It's just farming, right? I could switch to another game. I could play Fallout 4 or something. What's he doing? What was he doing? That's lime. I think I had both these going on the same field, right? No. That's not true. I keep forgetting I've got this now. What's this, John Deere? This is a deer, isn't it? Okay. This one had fertilizer on it, so let's do a lime and see if it'll take it. Frank's here, just listening. He's at work. David Nelson, what's up? Hey, David, how you doing? Scorpion says he doesn't remember what I did. I don't either. Must have been fun, though. Okay, it's not going to take the lime, which is fine. That's fine. It doesn't need lime. It's not asking for lime, so... Well, this is fertilizer. Never mind. I didn't switch it to lime. Okay, fine. 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 There it goes. All right. Let's get some of these going. Yeah, I know now that I didn't save because this is not where I left this right here. And I do remember using it to do this. So I think I did sugar beets here. So let's, oh, geez. How'd I get in here? Let me out. I think if I run fast enough, I just push my way through the wall. I wonder if that's how physics works. All right, John's working. I haven't seen John for a while. I hope he's okay. All right, so John's working. Maybe. What are you doing, John? Oh, he's just getting set up. He's just getting set up. So, which one are we in? No, we're not in that. That one? There we go. I thought you'd already done that, Scorp. I remember you talking about it because they're telling you if you don't, you're going to regret it because they're not supporting Windows 10 anymore. It seems to me like they're doing that quicker now than they used to. They'd put out a new Windows, and then they'd wait 2 or 3 years. And then they'd say, okay, we're not gonna support this one anymore. It seems like they're doing that quicker now than they used to. Okay, this one we're gonna do corn, because I like doing corn. And Frank's working while he's just listening. Jeremy's here. All right, what do we do next? Let's see. What was he doing? Whatever he was doing, he's done. So, because there's lime on this, and I'm assuming there's fertilizer as well. So let's get this guy off the field. And we either have to plow or cultivate. And I don't think we need to plow, but I don't like to do. I like my fields clean, if you know what I mean. Okay, what is this? Some kind of oats. I can get rid of that. I'm planting a different way now. Should I sell that? I wonder if you can sell it by using this thing. What we got down here? Open shop. Does that mean we can sell it? But I don't want to sell that. I just want to sell the planter. Know what I mean? Vexley Queen's now following. Thank you, Vexley Queen. Everybody that follows or subscribes to YouTube gets a free tractor. So we'll get you a free tractor here. Yeah, Windows 10 was the last. Don't believe anything they say. There's your free tractor. All you have to do is drive it away. It's the biggest one we could find. But it's free. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Patrick's in the house with Sadie. What are you doing with Sadie? You gotta be careful with Sadie. She'll take you out. Nate, you're supposed to pray before you go. All right, he wants me to do this some other how. What? Okay. From the map. I might have to buy it back. You never know. Right. Okay, so there's a plow. We're going to need that. And where the heck am I? Oh, right. We don't need it here. No, we don't. No. So, let's send it yonder. We needed it over here. Okay, Hamish is working here, so let's see. It's probably here that we need. If it's going to work. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work. I meant to hire a worker and it dropped a piece of equipment right on the ground. Gravity works though, it stopped when it hit the ground. So we must not be on a flat earth, because flat earth, evidently, gravity doesn't work on flat earth. Lori's working. Did I see Lori come in or not? I wasn't sure. Okay, so something's happening here, but I don't know what. Okay, he's seeding. All right. And what's happening here? It's barley and it's harvested. Okay. Why does it look funny? Maybe it is funny. Ha. All right. There's no fertilizer, so we can fertilize it. This guy's liming. Let's go across the field. My wife is old now. Made it through her birthday weekend. Yeah, you end up going to the parties. All the parties, huh? The big 50. Like I told you, when Carol turned 50, I bought a whole bunch of balloons and put them in to where she opened it up and all the balloons came flying out. They were all black balloons. We did, what else did we do? We did all those fake teeth that chop and bounce around the table. Got her some of those. A big candle that said 50 on it. That was 25 years ago. I hope you and your wife have another 25 years, Scorp. All right, this is lime. Let's switch this to fertilizer. Rob's working. We got Rob and Lori working today. She gave you the evil eye. Man, that woman needs to go see an optometrist, because I would imagine she gives you the evil eye quite often. They may have some medicine for that. If they can sell it, they'll make it. Some kind of medicine for evil eye. Evil eye. I got another brand new shirt on today. I don't know why Carol bought me all these summer shirts. It's really light, and it's one of those ones that is made for being out in the sun. And the sleeves roll up and hook up to this thing on your arm, and there's flaps in the back that are open. So I can take my hand and put it in the back of the shirt across. I went to pull it on because it was all buttoned, and I'm lazy. I didn't want to unbutton it to put it on because brand new. And I went to put my arms up through, and they went out into the air. And I thought, what the hell is that? And I looked at the back of the shirt, and it's got flaps, open flaps here, that you can put your hands clear all the way through. For coolness, I guess. Jeff's got some of these by a company named Coolio, and they're made for being out in the sun. They're very light that you almost don't think you've got something on. It's so light, but it's not like we have any hot weather here. But they're nice shirts. I like them. So the other one that I wore last week was a different color. What the hell color was it? I don't remember. I think it was green. I got a green one on last week. Oh, wait till you see the new. Well, you might already. It came out yesterday. I sat down this weekend and did 4 Fallout videos, so I'd have enough for a couple weeks because I do 2 a week, right? And I had black sweats, a black shirt. They were all brand spanking new. And no shoes, and curly hair, which I haven't had cut yet. It's getting really thick in the back. It's almost down to my shoulders. I've never had it that low before. So my chair, if you can see, is black, right? Then the green screen cuts it off. The green screen, the camera focuses on me and cuts everything else out. So sometimes if you look, you'll see a little bit of a halo, like on the chair back here. This right here is the headrest, and you can see it kind of fades out a little bit. That's because it's focusing on me and cutting everything else out, but I'm so close to the chair it thinks it's part of me. And so with all the black clothes I had on, it looked like just my head was floating in the picture. So Carol had a blanket set in here that's made out of wool, and the front is kind of a gold color, but the back is just white wool, and it looks like white wool, you know. And so I took it and I draped it over the chair, and pulled it snug so there were no wrinkles in it, and I used that so that you could see I was wearing black because the chair's now white, so I added a little contrast to it. Creative, man. But all 4 videos are all in the same outfit, so I'm waiting for somebody to say, "Oh my God, don't you ever change your clothes?" Now, I do know some YouTubers that have kind of a uniform, like they have a certain shirt that they like to wear, and every one of their videos they always look alike in. And I don't do that. When normally, if I'm going to do 4 videos in a row so I can get stuff all fixed up for weeks on end, I change my shirt. I record for 45 minutes, get up, change my shirt, sit down, record another 45 minutes, get up, change my shirt, sit down, and so I've got to. So I go through 4 or 5 shirts in one afternoon, and but so that I'm not looking like, you know, I wear the same clothes all the time. 'Cause I don't. Right. Let's see if we need some water in this. Water, not herbicide, not electric charge, not propane, buffalo milk. Between me and you, I'm not brave enough to milk a buffalo, and I'm an old hand at milking. I'm a cool hand, Luke. Okay. So where are we at here? All right, that's the last one, but I don't think no spare capacity for water, and it's not running either. There's no crop in it. That's, by the way, that's the. Wait a minute. That's the coffee. So I don't have any coffee running. Oh, right. I forgot I didn't save last week, so I lost all my work. Okay, never mind. I gotta stop bringing that up. Probably if I hadn't said anything, nobody would even know. Well, it's not taking any water, so I must have just done this. Not taking it. Look at all the cabbage I got. I got cabbage. I'm having cabbage. I had to freeze part of the meatloaf, Scorp. I got tired of meatloaf sandwiches. I don't want to get sick of them. Carol made 2 big meatloaves, and all right, well, it doesn't want the water, so poop on you, I say. That's what I say. Poop on you. Okay, what else do I need to do to that to make the crops grow? Visual Universal Studios there. I just need to pick up some fruit, I think. Yeah, I think it's all running. Except for the coffee. Why is the coffee not running? What does it take? Scared me. Loot lover. I'm a loot lover. Thank you for the follow. We'll get you a tractor here. Everybody gets a free tractor that follows or subs to show my appreciation. It's the most expensive tractor I can find. And huge. Oh my gosh, it's so big. What are we doing? Oh, it needs liquid fertilizer. Well, it's a good thing we got our trailer here, isn't it? There's your tractor. All you have to do is drive it away. It only takes 2 fingers. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm stuck in this. Help. I'm stuck in here. Let me out. Okay, I keep forgetting to use this thing. Oh, was it fertilizer? Is that what it needed? We want that liquid stuff because the lumpy stuff doesn't work in the tanker. So I'm learning about some of the mods I have in Fallout 4. As I mentioned, and I went back and looked at what I did in Fallout 4, and it was about a year and a half ago that I was doing some live streaming on Fallout 4, and I only had 744 mods, I think it was. Now I've got 934, but I've added a couple. I added 2 or 3 mods, ones that I just don't like playing without. I like more than one companion at a time. Well, the normal game you can only have one companion, and if you put a mod in, you can have one companion and the dog. So what the mod does, it goes in there and says, hey, look, the dog isn't human, it doesn't count as a companion. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of stupid because the dog's probably a better companion than any human out there. Anyway, that mod is already in amongst those 934 mods. So, but it wouldn't let me have more than one companion. And I don't like to play that way. So, and there's a reason why. Each companion has their own storyline, and each companion has its own quest line. So, if I can take 4 or 5 companions with me as I'm traveling around doing stuff, they're all getting credit for that and leveling up, rather than having to do them one at a time. That's the main reason. The other one is I just get lonely and I like lots of people with me. Sue me. Anyway, so I added that mod that gives me more than one. And I'm a little leery about adding another mod to 934 because the biggest trouble you have with mods in games is them not playing well together. So the first thing you want to do is look at that mod and see if they've listed any conflicts at all. So in this particular mod that gives me more, as long as you don't have another mod in there that messes with companions and a use of companions, then you're probably okay. So I put it in. It works fine. What else? I put something else in. I don't remember what it was. Can't remember. One of the mods, though, I mean, of 934 mods, there is no way in HELL that I went through and read every single one of those to see what mods they put in there. I just started playing, and as I find the mods, there you go. Amanda, what's up? Amanda's going crazy over on Twitch. So big. What's so big? My tractor, the free tractor they got was huge. What's up, Amanda? Amanda's got a purple avatar. I don't know what it is. Because I'm doing 4K is what I'm playing in. It's not what you're seeing. I think you're seeing 1280p. But I'm playing in 4K, and the screen, everything's teeny tiny. And I'm using a third-party chat because it puts the YouTube and Twitch together. so that it only shows up once for me in one area. So it's a third party, and it puts the avatars in there teeny, tiny, so I can't see. Okay, so now let's see if we have to activate that greenhouse for coffee. Coffee greenhouse, 300%. Okay. And I need to activate it. There it goes. Now it's running. Watch right here. There it went. 3 liters. Come on. 9 liters. We're making coffee beans. We're growing them 1 bean at a time. Well, yeah. Are you kidding? If I did to real people some of the stuff I do to people in games, I'd be setting my ass in prison or maybe without a head someplace. And me without a head would just improve my looks, so I don't know if that's a downside or not. Patrick. It's always in my cup. Don't get that. Somebody's trying to pass me. Oh no, it was that silage maker that makes a lot of noise. Well, if you can't tell, we're going to go pick up some fruit. Oh, one of the mods I was going to tell you about is really cool. You're walking towards Diamond City in Fallout, and it says there's somebody named Valkyrie's apartment. And then right next to it is a nightclub. I don't remember the name of the nightclub, but my God, you walk in there and there's girls dancing naked and bands playing, and it's got a disco guy and it's spinning, you know, vinyl. Everybody's dressed up in these great big hats and pimp outfits. There's prostitutes off duty walking around naked. There's prostitutes that are on duty that are in skin-tight clothes. They all have bazookas, you know, 2 or 3 feet out from their chests, and the dialogue's just hilarious. The evil eye, time just stops. That'd be a good thing. You don't have to worry about your birthday again for a while. Although there's another way to make time stop, but it's not real healthy. We won't talk about it here. So evidently, there's some studies being done on some of these medicines for diabetics that make them lose weight. And like the one I'm on, I used to be on Ozempic. I didn't like it. It was scary. But and the fact that it didn't work. It didn't do anything for me. And I took it for 2-3 years. It did absolutely nothing for me. It may have helped my diabetes, but it didn't make me lose weight. Anyway, there's some kind of study that if you are using some of this stuff, there's a chance that this medicine will kickstart your pancreas. If that happens, then that means that your diabetes will go into recession, and you won't be diabetic anymore. So the last time I went to my doctor was just last month, and my blood sugars were so low. I mean, And he looked at it. He says, "I need to cut some of your medicine way back. Your blood sugar is going too low." So anyway, my A1C was down to 5. Now, back when I first became diabetic, they wanted you to at least be below 7. Well, now they want you below 6, and mine is 5. And so, and he cut me back on some of my stuff that I'm taking. He took me off of a couple things. But the thing is, if you guys have seen my meter, okay, look at that. Where am I? See at the top where it says 112? That's what my blood sugar is right now. Now look at the graph underneath. The graph underneath where it goes up, that's when I ate lunch. But look what happened after lunch. It came right back down. That's what happens when a person that doesn't have diabetes, that's what happens to them when you eat. If you don't have diabetes and you eat a chocolate bar, your blood sugar is going to go up real fast, but then it's going to come down just as fast. That's what's happening to me right now. And what did I do after I ate? Absolutely nothing. Did I exercise? No. Did I take any insulin to bring that back down? No. Did I take any special pill or anything? No. I did absolutely nothing. I ate, it went up, and came back down without me doing anything. So something's working, and I'm not insulin dependent. The way I control my diabetes is diet and exercise. I don't take insulin. Like a lot of people, they're looking at dinner and they're saying, okay, look, I've got some pasta here. I got some pasta here. That's going to cause simple sugar. I'm going to have a roll with butter on it, and then I'm going to have that piece of cake over there. Okay, where's my insulin? Before I eat, I take a big shot of insulin to handle what I'm going to eat. I'm not that way. The only way I control mine is to check my blood sugars, and if they're high, then I don't eat that pasta and I don't eat that cake. I eat something else because I'm not using insulin to control it. Anyway, keep your fingers crossed. I may be, because, well, I've just lost 40 pounds. And, you know, I'm kind of on a weird diet. The thing that's exciting about that is my age. If I was in my 20s or 30s, still active, still young, fairly, your body's not completely wore out, it wouldn't be a big surprise that if you lost weight and exercised, you might get off of the diabetes medicine. You're young, you're healthy, you're exercising. And when I'm talking about exercising, I'm not talking about going down to the mall and walking around the mall 2-3 miles, because that's what a lot of old people do. I remember the strip mall in Yakima where I used to live. They would open up early in the morning for just old people to come and walk, and they would just walk around the mall, like up, down the mall and back, down the mall and back a couple of times, and then they would open the stores for business. I'm not talking about that kind of exercise. I'm talking about lifting weights, getting on a treadmill, doing a physical bicycle, maybe going for a 5-mile run. I'm talking about that kind of exercise. So obviously, somebody my age isn't going to do that kind of exercise every day. So the interesting thing for us is that some of this stuff, and they think it's the medicine is kick-starting something that your body isn't doing. Like your pancreas, when you become type 2 diabetic, it's because your pancreas either quits making insulin or it quits using the insulin that it's making. The majority of the time, that's what it is. You're still making insulin, but your body isn't using it, isn't able to use it. So they're doing research to see if some of these new medicines that they've got are actually kick-starting your pancreas back to work again. Obviously, that might be what's happened to me. Yesterday, I had 3 candy bars and 2 sugar pops, and my blood sugars didn't go up. I mean, they did go up each time I did that, but came right back down. That's weird. I haven't been able to do that in 30 years. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think there's stuff I can do with this. I don't want to sell it, do I? Scorp, didn't we have a factory to do something with fruit? I can't remember. Bakery, carpentry, commodity shed, fuel, grain, greenhouses, multi-orchards. Preserved food, what does that do? Okay, vegetables. Oh, it was a town mod. Okay, not this one. All right. So we're just going to sell this then. I'm not talking about the town mod, not today. I'm French fried just from working on that last weekend. Not this weekend, but the last weekend. A week ago. Week and a half ago. What am I doing? Selling. What did we get? 121,000. Well, that's not too bad. Matt. Who's having cake? By the way, it was Taco Tuesday, so guess what's for soup du jour? Anybody's guess? Oh, wait. Missed my turn. Come on. Don't hit that sign. Ugh. Oh, this isn't the place. Big Mac's in the house. Hey, Big Mac, do you come with an order of fries or just by yourself? Taco Tuesday. Hey, tacos. I switched it up today. I got soft tacos instead of crunchy tacos. And they always put too much lettuce on, so I always not no lettuce, but just a little bit of lettuce. I don't know where I'm going. Where the hell? Look out, zombie. You don't want to get in front of me. I don't drive well. I missed it again. Large fry and a Coke. We're gonna go to the Coconos. Or is that the Poconos? to make some cranberry juice, but I don't think you can. I don't know what you do with the cranberries in this game. I don't know if there's anything you can do with it. I was catching that stuff right out of the air. Did you see that? Magic. It must be magic. God, if I stop doing this, I'm gonna put myself to sleep going around back and forth. I could go all the way around. No, I choke myself with this wire. The steering wheel doesn't look like it's round, does it? It's like it's oval. Anybody remember Ovaltine? Anybody know if they still sell it? I think they do. I haven't had it since I was a kid. We had Ovaltine long before Hershey's came out. Hey, ding, ding, ding. Matt's a winner. Now, normally I haven't been drinking that because it's full of sugar. But as I just told you, I've been able to do that lately. Like right now, my sugars they're not low yet. They're about average right now. But the live stream's not over. So they do still make it. Sweet. Yeah, see, we used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid. And you might think, well, wait a minute. Weren't there 13 kids in your family? Yes, there were. Well, how do you afford sugar? My dad worked for a sugar factory. He was the head boiler. Was one of the best jobs in the factory. And so Kool-Aid, all it was Kool-Aid, pack of Kool-Aid, a ton of sugar, and some water. And then the other thing we drank, we did get some Ovaltine once in a while. And Tang. Tang. That Tang is the stuff they used to send up supposedly with their astronauts. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what they claimed on TV, though. And you can believe everything you see on TV, right? Okay. I'm waiting for them cows to grow up so I can get some milk out of them. They're all babies. I think the horses might be young too. Big Mac just got back from holiday in Scotland. What a great part of the UK. Scotland's awful pretty if you like, except for rains and windy, isn't it? Was it windy while you were there? I know this last week there was some kind of a hurricane type thing came through. Susie or something, I can't remember what it was called. Hurricane somebody. Uh-oh. Somebody's done working. I love these tractors. This tractor's so cool. What's happening on this field? Oh. Okay. This is the one that corn's being put on. Hey, Scorp, I got all my books. I haven't started reading them yet, though. Oh, my tea's on the way. That's cool. Taco Bell wants me to come back. I didn't eat enough. Stupid phone. All right, onward. Hurricane Joe Mama. Was it Emily? Okay. I have several people from Scotland YouTube channels that I watch. And one couple, they live on Skye, and they were battening down for a storm. And it did hit, but it didn't hit them very hard. I don't even think they lost power. But there were some people on Skye that got hit pretty hard, according to them. All right, what's going on here? 50% fertilizer and harvested. Steve the farmer from Australia is going to do some plowing today. Monster Hunter, I haven't read those books. Are they still making them? I think I read all they had and moved on to another series. Was it Monster Hunters or Monster Hunter International? I think the name of the company was Monster Hunter International. Those were good books. I liked them. What's the guy's name? Owen? He sounds like an Owen. If it's the same series that I'm talking about, the guy's name was Owen. He was an accountant. An accountant. Late one night in his office, he got attacked by a werewolf and killed it with his bare hands. And there's a company called Monster Hunters International, and they snapped him up, said, "You want a job?" Killed a werewolf barehanded. I read every one I could find until they stopped making them. All right, this one's ready to plow. Let's get the tractor off the field. That one over there is ready to plow. I'm just going to park this right here for now. Oh, dang it. I do that every time. There's two buttons that I use quite often. And one of them is to stop the engine. But it's a combo button. If I just hit one part of it, it dumps this stuff. I get in a hurry, and before I can do the combo, I hit the one and it dumps the whatever. In this case, it's lime, I guess. Scare or scar? Volunteer? I like Scotland. Scotland's cool. People are cool. They talk funny, but they're cool. Lori's in the house. Hey, Lori. I already put you and Rob to work. My nose is just itching like crazy. I don't know why. Where's Andy at? Andy, where were you born? I have them all. That's a good series. Scorpion the Cowboy. Do you even wear boots? Do you have a cowboy hat? And he was born in a full barrel and drank himself out? All right, I gotta look for that other plow. Oh, I forget. I can do this. The other plow. This plow? That's the plow. Santa Claus. Two weeks till Scorpion's birthday. Well, 2 week-ish. What's your birthday on a Thursday? I can't remember. I'd have to look. Whoa, flip it around, buddy. Is it already? Thanks, Matt. Week and a half on Saturday. Well, what's today? The 14th, tomorrow's the 15th. That's halfway through the month. So that'd be a week. Two weeks. Kamut time. He'll be right back. Okay, it was Taco Tuesday, so guess what? We're having... Dun, 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 dun. Something sparkly. Something worth breaking out of the house for. Gotta try to do this without spilling it. If I spill it, it goes all over my computer. Every time I do this, I can't drink it all. So I went to Taco Bell and got me well, Carol did, got me a Baja Blast. But it's huge and it weighs about 3 pounds and I can't drink it all. Last week when I did this, I was still drinking it after dinner. It's just too much. All right, I got a problem here, so we gotta get that out of there. Which one is it? Is it that one? No. No. It's a John Deere, isn't it? Move it, dear. You're gonna get plowed under. Well, that was close. Okay. I forgot what else I'm doing. No, that'd make a mess. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Here, hang on. I got carried away with farming. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here goes. It's cold too. Oh, brain freeze. I had it sitting right next to the freezer compartment. It's cold. And it's just a little refrigerator I keep my medicine in, so it doesn't get opened and shut all day long. Or left open while somebody's looking for something to eat. Okay. There we go. Dancing. Dancing. Notice he doesn't spill a drop of that. I don't know how in the hell he does it. It's a miracle. I'm telling you. Miracles happen every day when you drink Mountain Dew. Hollow Point Gaming Team. What are we drinking? Well, right now it's a Baja Blast. As soon as you guys are gone, I mix a little stuff to it. As soon as you guys are gone, I'm gonna mix some of this in. Which is a lie. That bottle's been in there for about 3 years. I don't drink alcohol, so if I do, that's what it would be, though. Well, that and tequila. I got a bottle of tequila over there. Oh man, that's cold. So refreshing. Yeah, good old Taco Bell. That's the best thing about it. Mountain Dew. That's it, man. Right. I'm wondering, because I do remember that I was working on that in the last episode. I must have saved that part, because I've just put this in. And let's see what we got. This thing works like lightning. All right, it's already full up, so let's get that pulled out of there. Wifey got 3 bottles of tequila for her birthday. Someone thinks she's a drinker. Well, is that stereotyping? Just because she's Hispanic? What should we get her? Well, she's Hispanic. Get her some tequila. I want the kind with the worm in it. Okay, we don't want to take the hay. The one thing I do like about this machine, or this building, it takes hay, straw, and silage. If it hasn't used it all, and you're absolutely must have some, you can take it back out. Some of these silos, you put stuff in, you can't take the stuff back out. So, but this one you can. Now, all I want to take is the mixed rations here. So we'll do that. Turn that off. Moving right along. What else we got to do? Okay, we got plowing going on. That's Steve from Australia doing that one. We got Rob still doing this one. Look at how straight Rob can drive. I don't know how he does it. He's a talented young man. Okay, this one's done. And it was sugar beets. So this was a tiny little field. Uh-oh. Did it come in? how's this? Okay, that opens the door. I think this has an option for 2 doors, but I think I didn't choose the other door, but no, it's, what in the hell is that? Is that the door? I had the door open all this time? Oh, bad, bad boy. There's something though that's supposed to do, oh shit, what was that? What did I just do? Wow. Okay, that's the door. That's not. Something's supposed to bring that steering wheel in and out. I don't know what. Open config. I don't know. That's not it. That's not it. Well, that's the mirrors. Man, that hurt your neck. Well, that brings the hood up. Okay. Does nothing... I There. You had to stick your tongue out while you were doing that. Okay, I'll remember next time. Have I still got the planter behind me? I think so. Uh-oh. Huh? I guess you should fold it up first. That might help. These JCBs, they sound like a turbocharged vacuum cleaner. That's what they sound like. I like a diesel that sounds like a proper diesel and blows black smoke everywhere. You and Josie don't get along? Whoa. Watch it, buddy. I don't have any trouble with tequila. I can't drink a NyQuil without passing out. But I can drink tequila just fine. It doesn't bother me. Wine makes me sick. Whiskey, I get a gag reaction. It closes my throat off and I spit it back out. If I do get whiskey down, it comes right back up. It just goes, it burns all the way down and all the way back up. Except for the Fireball, I can drink a little bit of that. Very little. Hey, there goes school bus. Oh, wait. Don't, what? Not ready. Field not ready. Oh, it doesn't want me messing with it till I plow it, I guess. That's fair, I suppose. Okay, and this one's done. So let's bring it around. I think there's a field right there that, or is that one already seeded? I think that one we did in corn, didn't we? I don't know. Is this corn? No. No, this is nothing. We can do this. All right, what do we want to do though? Let's do this one in sorghum. Miss Nelson's working today. All right. Yeah, I can drink. Well, drinking's probably not the right word. I can tolerate a little bit of beer if it's very, very cold beer and I'm very, very hot and thirsty. I can drink maybe a half a beer. By the time I drink a half a beer, it's warmed up sufficiently that I can't gag it anymore. So I used to buy those little bottles of Miller because we had quite a bit of stress in our life at that particular time, and I could not sleep. And I had to sleep because I had to work every day. So I bought these little Millers, and like I said, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink alcohol, never have. So consequently, it hits me pretty hard if I try to. In this case, I took a little Miller beer and I would chug it, run upstairs to the bedroom, plop in bed, and I would pass out. I had to be careful. If I didn't put my pajamas on first, I would pass out before I hit the bed. So I'd get pajamas, I'd get all ready, I'd kiss Carol goodbye, and say, I'll meet you upstairs, chug that beer down, run upstairs, hop in bed, and I'm sleeping. I didn't feel very good the next day, though. And there was only just half a beer. I don't know. I'm guessing that those little Miller beers only held about a half of what a regular bottle held. I don't know that. But go, Rob, go. Margaritas are good. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What's the deal with the keto beverages? Keto beverages. What's the deal with the keto beverages? I don't know. I've never done keto. Or if I have done keto, I didn't know I was doing it. Is keto the new Atkins diet? I'm not even quite sure what it is. With the Atkins diet, you ate mostly just meat. And that's fine if you can afford it and tolerate it. How long can you keep it up with nothing but meat? I'm still a firm believer in eat anything you want, but just eat it in, don't go hog wild on it. Eat it in moderation. If you want a little bit of haggis and you live in Scotland, go for it. If you want a little bit of haggis and you eat it in America, you'll get arrested. It's illegal. It's It's marked by the Department of Health as non-edible by humans. Haggis is. So I understand there's a vegetable haggis that you can get. So I don't know what goes in that. Rotten vegetables? They had a term for that back in the 16th century, 17th, 18th maybe. They called it offal. It was all the stuff that you normally wouldn't eat on an animal. You cut all the meat off, you cut all the fat off, you cut, do anything else goes in this stuff and gets ground up, and they call it offal. That's what haggis sounds like to me. All right, what do we got in this machine? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so let's get something going here. I don't know where my dump truck is. What's going on here? What are you guys up to? Oh, they're growing up. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Eat. Eat, eat, eat. Grow up so I can milk you. We're not getting much of anything here. Okay, we got hay, manure, a little bit of manure, mineral feed, silage, slurry, a little bit of slurry. So we've got hay, manure, mineral feed, silage, chocolate milk, straw, lots of straw, and a little bit of mixed rations. Okay. No milk. No, they're not old enough to milk. Okay. Did I ever buy any sheep? I meant to. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't buy any sheep. What? Okay, let's do that. I didn't know that. I don't know anything about these sheep. These ones, they're Welsh mountain sheep, so these ones probably live in the homes of the Welshmen. Those are goats. Swiss Black Brown Mountain, Sten's calf. I guess these are just regular sheep, I suppose. So, all right, let's buy some. I can get 273. We'll buy those. I'm buying babies because they're cheap, and I can grow them. We can feed them, make them grow. Okay, so we've got our 273. Now we need to feed them, and so that'll take some grass. Laparog. No alcohol, but similar. Keto beverages. I have a simple statement for people that are going on some of these weird diets and stuff. If it says that you cannot have something, that's ridiculous. You can have anything you want. If it says that you have to eat just something, that's ridiculous. It's not healthy. If you eat something that bothers your digestive system, then don't eat it. I don't care if you like it or not. Don't eat it. But if you eat everything in moderation, you should be perfectly fine because you're getting a balance of stuff. But anybody that tells you just eat this and nothing else, or don't eat something at all, like, okay, don't eat meat, just eat vegetables, well, that's not healthy. They think they're healthier than normal people, but they're not. There's a lot of stuff. We're carnivores and herbivores, so we're omnivores. We have teeth right here that are sharp for tearing meat. Amelia Allison, 2 first names. I like it. And the Twinkies like it too. They're bouncing around like crazy. Thank you. Let's get Amelia a tractor. And I'm fine. Thank you very much. So anyway, getting back to eating stuff. Okay, let me give you a good example. If you drink too much water, it can kill you. There's your tractor, Amelia. Drive it home. It only takes 2 fingers, but it's free. If you drink too much water, that can kill you.
Oh, yeah.
And who thinks that? You know, anybody? Most people don't think things like that. So if they're telling you to, okay, we're going on a diet where you have a mixer, or not a mixer, a blender, and we want you to drink carrot juice. Okay, look it up. Google man dies drinking carrot juice. He turned physically orange before he died, but he wouldn't give up. He thought it was good for him to drink nothing but carrot juice, and it killed him. So, therefore, in my mind, anything that you overdo, even if it's something that's good for you, when you can't live without water, but it can kill you. And then I've had people say, oh, that's ridiculous. How could drinking water kill you? It thins your blood out. If you drink too much water, your blood pretty much turns to water, and you're not able to live that way. So anyway, I still say anything in moderation. If you like something, go ahead and eat it. I'm diabetic. I can't eat sugar, but I'll have a piece of cake once in a while. I just have to know before I eat it what are my blood sugars. Are my blood sugars already low? Because if they're already low, I need a little sugar to bring them back up. Okay? If they're just normal, I can still have a piece of cake if it's just a very small slice. So if my blood sugars are high, I don't eat the cake. I don't care what that French woman says. Let them eat cake. I don't think she said that. That's a bunch of BS. Remember, history's written by those that made the cake. Why is my little Kubota out? Kubota, potato, tomato. These little kids in their backpacks. Some of these little kids walking home from grade school, their backpack is twice their size, and they're leaning back trying to walk home. They can't step forward. They're all leaning backwards, trying to keep from falling down. Silly little goobers. What the hell they got in there anyway? How many drugs can a first grader have in a bag? They're using them for mules. What's he doing? Who is this? Steve, the farmer from Australia. He's going backwards. That must be how they work down there, in reverse. Way down under. Amelia, yes, I can read your chat. Did I miss something? Where am I from? I'm from Oregon. I live on the northwest coast of Oregon, right on the mouth of the Columbia River. I get busy farming sometimes. If you really have something you want me to see, you have to type in Redeem Rudy. And that'll get my attention. What the heck is that noise? Sounds like somebody's got a big bass speaker in their car and it's vibrating the windows. Sometimes I get farming and I don't watch the chat. So if you got something you really want me to see, oh my goodness. How did that happen? The herd. Did Scorpion ever show back up, or is he working in the building this week? As you're watching the stream, you're earning grain buckets of grain. You earn about, I don't know, every 5 minutes or so, if you're in the stream. Once you get about 10 or 20 of those, you can type in a meme. Let me see. I'm gonna have to window out to do this. Oh shoot! What happened? No. Okay, I'm gonna type in exclamation point redeem Rudy, and I need redeeming. Believe me. Okay, like that. That'll pull up that noise, which scares the hell out of me. And then it says chat, chat, chat. Look at the chat, because somebody's trying to tell me something. Okay, let me ask you, Amelia, why would I want to? Let's see. Tell me. Talk to me. What? What'd Andy say? Makes him unique because of the cow. I'm testing Amelia, but we'll see if she wants to play along. I gotta go back to work though. Where'd my game go? Oh, I windowed out, didn't I? Oh shoot. No. Okay, let's see if I can get back in. Let me back in. Yeah, Scorpion. No. No. Okay, I still have others to do here. I don't think it's... Oh no, look what I did. I'm trying to plow that guy. Literally. Get him. Do 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 do. Like by adding some cool stuff on it, like logo banners and overlay, etc. You still haven't answered why I should do that. What's it going to do for me? That's what I'm asking. His horse loses shoe. He had a 3-car pileup near the bathroom, between the bathroom and the kitchen. I'm doing great, Herd. How you doing? You've been on here before, haven't you? All right, what's going on here? I think that's being seeded, or I mean planted, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Something's happening here. What is happening here? Oh, right. Okay, it's being... Oh, yeah. It's being seeded. This is confusing because if you look up from the top when it's not rendering the plowing. Oh, there. Never mind. That's the seeding showing. It just looked different from the air. Okay. Well, I know I have to do this one over here. Has Amelia got back to me? You lurk a lot? That's okay, so do I. I never talk on streams when I'm watching them. Hardly ever. Every once in a while, if somebody says something and I really want to add to it or something, I will. Or if something happens in the stream where I think the guy needs a little encouragement, I'll type something and give him a compliment. Other than that, I don't like to go on streams and stuff. I'd just soon just watch. You're back by unpopular demand. It will help you to grow your channel. There it is, right there. That's the answer I was looking for, Amelia. I must tell you that I don't want my channel growing. The reason being is I'm over 72 years old now. And I'm getting tired. I've been doing this for a number of years. There was a time when I put out 2 45-minute videos every day, 7 days a week, for about a year and a half. I was doing nothing but making videos 24 hours a day, it seemed like. And I got really tired. And I managed to get I only wanted 5,000 people. I managed to get that a couple years ago. I don't want my channel any bigger because I can't handle what I'm doing now. I've stopped a lot of what I do. I only live stream until recently just twice a week. And that's just because these guys want me to keep playing this game. And I still put out a couple videos a week. And that's almost too much for me. So I started this as a hobby when I retired. And it took up a lot of my time. And I'm to the point I want to stop. I want to start slowing down a little and enjoy the rest of my life. I don't have that much left. So, you know, and even after saying that, I may live to be 100. I don't know. None of us do. But I know, being 72, I'm getting closer every year. So I don't want to be that busy. I don't know what I would do if I had more subscribers. I can barely keep up with the ones I've got, and they're nice people. I don't get... Ask anybody in here if I've ever had much trouble on my channel, and they'll tell you, no. I don't get hassled. Nobody bothers me. I don't get all the griefers. And the people that I've got have been with me for 10, 12 years, most of them. And so I consider this part of my family. But I don't want the channel any bigger. Really, I really don't. What would I do? I don't know. It would be more work for me. So. Anyway, thanks for playing along, Amelia. I didn't mean to string you out like that, but believe it or not, I get graphic artists in here about 2 or 3 a day when I live stream, and it's always the same answer. I'm glad that there's people out there like you that are doing stuff like that, because if I was looking to improve my channel, I would need all the help I could get. So It's not like I don't appreciate you and your work, but it just isn't. It just won't work for me. I don't really care. I don't really know what you could do. YouTube shadow banned me several years ago, and so it's hard for me to grow at all. Nice people. What's the herd saying? Nice people? Thought to myself, good. He doesn't see me. I'm fitting in. Well, you know what? That works both ways. You don't really know me either. Now, after I've said that, that isn't true. I'm almost 99.9% of what I say I am. I'm not any different in real life as I am Memorex here. Bill been missing in action? I haven't seen Bill for a long time. Well, I fixed the memes on Twitch, I think. If you type in exclamation point Discord, it should give you a link to my Discord. I don't have Twitch running right now, or I'd do it. Andy's got Twitch. Are you on Twitch right now, Andy? Amelia's on Twitch. Amelia, type in exclamation point, no space, and Discord, and see if it works. I know it works on YouTube, but I thought I fixed it on Twitch. Because I don't live stream on Twitch. I live stream on YouTube, and I have a program that. Okay, there it is. Somebody did it. The herd did it. That should link you to my Discord. One of them, anyway. I think I got about 6 Discords, and I'm never on any of them. I played a little Fallout 4 last night on Discord for a couple hours. Andy has a Twitch. A whole lot of twitching going on. All right, this guy's finally done. Oh, who was working the other plow? Oh, Matthew's working. Good for him. Keeps him out of trouble. We had somebody from Norway in last week, and they probably will never come back because I was talking about Bill and that he was from Sweden. I know Bill used to have a friend from Norway, and he said they actually lived right across a river from each other. Do you remember that, Andy? Or Scorp? Remember that when Bill was talking about that guy? Andy, wake up. Andy has Twitch. Wake up, Andy. Wake up. Lil Andy, wake up. Okay, what's this one? Oh, this one's just waiting to be seated. All right. I gotta remember to save the game this time. You know what? I should probably do that. How do you do that? I can't remember. Down here. Save the game. Oh, don't quit. I almost quit because that's usually what I do. I save the game and quit. Don't do that. Don't quit. No quitting. Not this early. Soon. I forgot when I asked him.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Scorp. I forgot when I asked Amelia to type that in. She might not have any grain buckets. All right, all right. Okay, corn is growing. This one's being seeded with sorghum. This one's needing to be seeded. Okay, no, wait a minute. Does that need plowing? Maybe. Let's go see. Let's go take a look. Gonna take a look. Andy, Band of Brothers. No sisters in your group? That would work. Sister Sledge. Okay, this isn't it. Get off there. Get off there. You're messing up the dirt. Am I charging 25 grain buckets for a beer? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize it was that high. I remember doing it on a route for a reason though. Because I didn't want everybody doing that every 5 seconds. So I figured, well, if I make it high enough. What's on the ground right there? What is that? Something red. Ah, it scared me. Andy and his Santa cat. We're getting close to Christmas. Andy says so anyway. There must not be any collision on whatever that is. Steve again. Steve likes driving this John Deere, I think. Ow, 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 he's trying to plow over me. Where did it go? Where did that red thing? Oh, there it is. What is that? Is that a hologram? Where's it coming from? Oh, it's coming from that. That means there's one over here too, isn't it? I didn't know I had those turned on. Well, maybe. Let's see. How far would it go? There it is, right there. That's what that is. Oh, isn't that cute? Huh, didn't even know I had those on. Should make the Rudy 150. Oh, speaking of that, I just got the quest, the Ron, last night before I went to bed. I haven't seen the Ron in a long time. Yeah, I should make it $1 million. Beer's expensive. Doesn't that make you feel bad that when you drink it out you have to piss it? You have to piss it? It's so expensive. You're just peeing your beer away. Man, I got a lot of work to do. Dang it. It sucks being a farmer. So much work. So, does anybody know what no-till farming is? And they came up with that. I can't remember how many years ago. They were talking about till on your land. And there's a guy I watch, just bought himself a used plow. And he's out there plowing, and everybody's giving him a hard time, giving him bad comments and stuff, getting after him. He did some field corn, and with no till, you don't plow it. You just let it sit there and it rots, and then you work it under with a disc or something. But with no till, you use chemicals and stuff on it. It's funny though, because some of the comments that he's getting is, "Why are you so old-fashioned? Nobody plows anymore. That we're more advanced than that now. We're smarter than that now. We don't mess with the soil like they did back in the day." And so he didn't care. He's going to do it anyway. So he plows all of this corn stalk and shit up. He plows it up with this used plow that he bought, and the dirt is being tilled up about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches down or so, being worked up, and it's so dark and beautiful, this land. And he said he's so happy that he's plowing it like he was born in the last century or something. Well, they don't plow anymore. We're more advanced than that. We use chemicals now. But all of that substance goes under the ground and rots and puts stuff back in the ground. When he said, when he does the no-till and just leaves it, he says by the time he goes to work it and reseed it, the stuff's all moldy. It's got mold, and it's just gooky, and all that sits on top. It doesn't get down into the ground. But I don't know. It's kind of funny how we think we're so smart nowadays because we've lived longer than some of the people back in the day that used to do it with a mule and broken back and sweat. That our ways are so much better because we're so more advanced and smart. I don't think we're as smart as we think we are. I mean, how smart how smart can we be when our kids are coming out of school and they can't read or write? They're not even teaching cursive anymore, so they can't write. They print, and they don't practice that. I've got a couple kids that we're working with right now to learn stuff they used to learn in kindergarten. Well, they didn't have kindergarten when I was a kid. First grade was the first one we went into. As far as I'm concerned, kindergarten and preschool is just babysitting. But some of them, they learn stuff, but they don't teach them how to write anymore. So when my kids, let's see, one's a sophomore now, and Addie is working on a senior year or so, and neither one of them can write. If they print something out, you can't read it because they don't teach it anymore. And then they can't spell. at all. They don't teach phonics anymore. I don't know what they do teach. If you look it up and look at the number of words, I don't know quite how to put it. There's a term for it. But if you go back about 200 years, the average vocabulary in words, I'm just paraphrasing this because I can't remember. I read this about a year or two ago. That back in the 16th, 15th, 16th, 17th century, the language was, let's just say, 1,000 words. And now the average number of words that people know and use at a college level is a couple hundred. And they're saying how much smarter they are than people that were born in the 16th, 17th century. I'm talking about educated people. Not everybody knew how to read and write until later, 18th, 19th century. They started writing. Everybody was writing and reading. But back in the day, like Shakespeare's day, their vocabulary was over 1,000 something. I don't remember the exact number. Nowadays, an average college student, only a couple hundred words in their vocabulary. and now we're getting even worse with these things. We're now writing in hieroglyphics, an I, a heart, and a you. I love you. We're going back to hieroglyphics. We're going to be pretty soon writing on cave walls again. That's how smart we are. Weehaw. Where in the heck are my seeders anyway? There's a plow. I keep forgetting I have this. Which tractor's pulling the seeders? I think these are. No, they're not. These. Okay, there's one doing absolutely nothing. Okay. Because I was waiting for this to be plowed. That's right. I remember. Yeah, they're relying on phones, PCs, tablets, and calculators. None of these kids know how to do math anymore. I debate whether the teachers know how. I did tell my kids, and I said, you need to do good in everything, but the most important thing in my mind is that you learn how to read and like reading and comprehend what you're reading. If you can read, you can learn how to do anything. If you struggle with math, you can grab a calculator and get the job done. But if you can't read, you can't learn. Well, there's other ways to learn. You can learn by watching and doing. But what I mean is, if you can read well, you can do anything. But I told him, I said, if you're having trouble in math, then you study. And you get somebody that is better at math than you are and make friends with them. But learn math. You need to learn math. Just remember, if you can read, you're going to be able to survive. It wasn't cursive? What? Drake Slaughter. Hey, Drake, how you doing? Is that really your name? There you go. That's there's a shout out for you, Drake. I'm just curious because if you were a weatherman on TV, you'd be named Stormy River or something. They do that a lot. Or on radio. I should know. On radio, I was the rude man when I worked in radio. Now, I wasn't a disc jockey, by the way. But I had to go in the booth when they were live at least once or twice a day. And when I went in the booth, they'd always yell out over the air, "The rude man just walked in." And then I had a little stint that I did. Script? No. What do doctors? I don't think doctors use any. You can't read anything a doctor says. A doctor's kind of using shorthand. I don't know what they mean by the term. I've heard the term script, but I know they don't teach cursive anymore. But I never learned script, I don't think, unless it's a shorthand. Okay. The only thing I see if you write in script in schools is like writing a play. That's still called a script, but that's the only thing I can see. Well, his signature probably was cursive. Maybe they've done away with cursive so long that these new teachers don't even know what it is. Yeah, the new math. Nobody can figure it out. It's just ridiculous. Script, a font. Well, it could be. I'm not quite sure in what context they're using it. And there's also, if you travel around the country, you're going to find like words on the East Coast mean something different on the West Coast. Terminology may be different throughout a certain school district. Like we teach script here, and then you find out that they're teaching cursive. Well, why do you call it script? Well, that's what they told us it was. Who's they? Well, we had some guy that came through and was writing plays and said it was a script. Oh, okay. I mean, you just don't know where they're coming with the terminology, but anyway. Hollow says when he was in school, you did not graduate if you did not know how to write script. Huh. Hey, Dennis. Well, in Oregon, they passed I don't know whether they call it a ruling or the school district or the union in Oregon. You don't have to know anything. If you put your time in, you get a diploma. If you make it all the way to the end of your 12th year, you get a diploma. Can you read and write? Nope. Can you do math? Nope. Did you get anything above a D? Nope. You still get a diploma like everybody else. And they just pass you along. Nobody takes a grade over. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, on that sad note, time for me to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and ta-ta for now. And I'll see you tomorrow or Thursday, whichever comes first. Okay, time to go. I'm getting silly. I need a nap.